As with previous exercises, finding a comfortable chair or a bed to lie on, and spending some moments paying attention to our breath, observing the experience of breathing, not trying to control it, and bringing our attention back in a kind way when it wanders. So spend 1 minute bringing your attention to yourself and inviting your focus onto your breathing. You are going to invite an image in your mind of yourself in the future. The best future you can hope for, where you regularly experience love as simply a normal part of your life and day, wrapped in a world where you are free to make decisions for yourself, to meet your own needs, and to realize the potential you have in your life to grow, to be successful in whatever ways you choose to be successful, and be surrounded by people who love you and support you, people you are able to love and support back without pain. This is a future where the work you're now doing on yourself has been fruitful. It is not an impossible future. It is something that many, many people have achieved who have been in the position you are in now. And so inviting yourself to realize that this is possible, and you will have thoughts and feelings and pains that chip away at your confidence and make it feel an impossible journey or a goal that is impossible just for you. And so in this exercise, you are throwing away doubts and you are creating the fantasy in your mind that this could be you in the future. And in that fantasy, we're adding detail to the picture. At the moment, we talk about freedom and love, but in this exercise, we're going to see what that looks like for you in your life. Start by connecting to a memory of yourself when you were confident and you enjoyed your life and you felt free. It may be a fleeting memory or it may be a whole period of your life, but bring that version to yourself back into your mind. And imagine in your mind, as if you're watching it on a movie screen in front of you, that this is you in the future, that this version of yourself has returned to your life, and this is you day to day. Allow yourself to see this image, this movie before your eyes. Spend a few moments reminiscing on how those days used to feel and how incredible it would feel if those moments where you felt confident and free were simply just how life felt all of the time. Invite yourself to connect to those feelings and to see this as a goal for yourself in the future. think about the time in your life when you felt you had positive and loving people around you. This may be a collection of people or a family or just one person, a relationship in which you felt you were loved and you were not made to pay for that or made to feel a blame or made to suffer any abuse or any toxic behavior. Now connect your future to that experience and imagine how this free and confident version of yourself is able to attract more people around you who are also confident and free and loving and won't be bringing pain to you or blame. Imagine a life in which you're able to collect people who complement your life, who build you up, who are compassionate to you, and who ultimately feel great joy in seeing your life a success. Try to imagine that by bringing your memories of people from the past who have supported you and have wanted you to succeed, and imagining those people or people like those people entering your life in the future. Because this is possible. This is not a fantasy. It can be your reality. So try to see it, to help yourself connect and to remain committed to the work you need to do to get there. And as we continue, we're adding more and more detail. We're watching a movie of your future self. A movie that's been sent back through time, showing this incredible life that you're building for yourself. In all the detail that you can see in a movie. An inspiration that fills you with joy and hope and enthusiasm for yourself. And in this future life, imagine how you pass the time. What do you do for work? How are you making your career or your job fulfilling to you? Remembering that you're confident and free in this future and you have choices and you can transform your life. Nobody is holding you back. And people around you are helpful and supportive and they want to see you be successful. Think about the hobbies that you will pick up. Think about the new ways you're going to meet your needs and how you're going to have time and space and freedom to make any choice for yourself. Putting yourself first many times because that's what you deserve and that is what you need. See on this movie screen this version of yourself doing these many things that maybe now you don't do for yourself or you find difficult, or maybe you don't think you're worth. Be fascinated by how your future self is just so able to meet their needs. Watch this screen. Be curious about the things you're wondering. What is their job? Who are their friends? Where do they live? Use your imagination and think and be curious and create a fantasy that you really want to work for. Spend a few minutes visualizing this future version of yourself who is free and loving and successful in their life. Now bringing you back, I encourage you to notice your experience of trying to watch yourself in the future. Did you experience great excitement and enthusiasm for your future self? Or did you experience a challenge and a pain and a disbelief? Whatever your experience, take it to your journal after this exercise and write it down. Just noticing who in you, which voice in you arrives when you try to imagine yourself living a beautiful and entirely possible life. How for some of us, we can feel great sadness or guilt or disbelief when we try to imagine in our futures a life in which we get what we need and we want. And recognizing that when that happens, it's simply more reason to be self-compassionate and to do the work on ourselves we need to do to remove these voices, these reactions. Because all of us, as humans, really should be motivated by creating the best life we can have and recognizing that we deserve it and it is actually possible. It's possible for you, no matter what your previous experience was and how much you believe it. But it starts with being able to see what you want and working towards it with a belief that you can achieve it. And the things that most of us need, the universal needs for all of us, are freedom and love. And when we work on those, we're able to build success in many ways. So just observing your reaction to this exercise and writing it down and inviting yourself to return to this exercise on a regular basis, building up a connection with your future that eventually will pull you towards it, like a black hole sucking in everything around it. You will be sucked towards your loving and free self because you start to believe that's what you want and you're not prepared to accept anything else. So good luck, and please do spend time writing and do return to this exercise no matter how futile or difficult it may seem.